Here are the features for the 089 release. Nick did a rewrite of our chat system so that all of our chat messages use similar formats, and you can see all of them show the rolled dice at the bottom, even the 3d6 here. It makes everything look a lot more consistent. With the release of GCS 4.27, we can now support the concept of containers. If we look at Boggs' items, you can see under advantages he has a collection of disadvantages. Under skills, he has a collection for fighting skills. He has one container for spell. That was just for testing purposes. But you can see in the equipment, armor, and the pouch, and even in notes. And you guessed it, the carrots work. Click on a carrot, and the items will disappear. Click again, and they'll reappear. This works in any of the lists. And now when you drag and drop in the list, you can use containers. Let's say you don't want to consider wrestling part of fighting. You can drag wrestling out of fighting and move it someplace else. Or you can drag wrestling back into fighting, and you click on the in button, and it gets added into fighting. Of course, this just changes the local character sheet. What comes from the character creation tools will overwrite this during an import. But that brings up the next feature. User-created equipment or notes now have the ability to survive through an import. If the user creates a new piece of equipment, you'll see this checkbox down here at the bottom. Check this to save the equipment during imports. You can edit your user-created item and uncheck this or check it again. This does not appear for anything that comes from an import. The checkbox only appears on user-created items. So let's test this with our newly created magic beans. We will re-import Bog, and we'll scroll down, and the magic beans are still there. And of course the same works for user-generated notes, so the players can create notes during their gameplay, and they will survive during imports. And we fixed the CGA import so that it now correctly imports innate ranged attacks, and it understands containers in the equipment. So you can have things like saddlebags that have stuff inside of them. And that's it. It's not a large release, but it has some features that I thought were very important to get out there. Enjoy, and as always, thank you for watching.